So the driver for me was freedom as a kid. I mean, I did well in school, but I put no effort into it. My goal was to get out and play and do stuff immediately. So my whole life I've been trying to achieve that freedom, finish the work and go play. So another realization I had pretty early on was that life is short. This is actually a very private story. I don't tell this, and so we're going to have to, those of you that I don't already know, we're going to have to exchange names because you're going to have to be in my inner circle of friends in order to leave the room. Because, for me, as Phil said, I'm an industrial designer. It's a perfect career for me. It's this blend of art and engineering, and I'm kind of, in many ways, all over the map anyway, so it works great for me. I love both of them. But I was working in a pretty large company, doing what anyone would consider a great job right out of college, and I was insanely bored watching the clock every day. And I had someone in my family passed away at a very young age, my sister, and it made me realize that you have to do what you want to do now. And so I, in an organized way, resigned that position, and I pursued an idea that I had in college, and I thought, if this doesn't work out, I get a job, because I don't have anything now, and so I have nothing to lose. So I started a company in the medical products field in Huntsville, Alabama. Another common thread about Brevard, by the way, is that Auburn people tend to come here and become entrepreneurs. Dale from Oscar Blues and I were actually at Auburn at the same time. But so started this company, learned a tremendous amount of stuff in a short period of time, and had the good fortune of just when this company was starting to take off, and I had no idea about raising money and investors and all that stuff, and sort of the typical entrepreneurial path. Had two large multinational medical products companies started bidding against each other to buy us. And so I'm 25 years old and I'm selling my first company, and it was an awesome experience. I didn't make a lot of money, but it was enough to make it worthwhile, and it was enough to say, wow, I really want to do that again. But this time I'm not going to do it with medical products, I'm going to do it with something a lot more fun. And so I got into the world of making kayaks, and so I made kayaks for about 15 years and had some very challenging experiences in terms of, I was still pretty young. I tried to create a bit of a utopian enterprise, and it kind of backfired on me, and I learned a lot of lessons. So here I am in 2004, 5-ish time frame. My wife and I had, along the course of the kayak route, we love Brevard, love Transylvania County, and we decided we wanted to raise our family here and stay here. So I remember my wife said to me after this kayak company situation, she said, I'll move anywhere in the country if you just get a job. And after some reflection, I kind of went back and said, that's not what we want to be here. Like the old moonshiners, I'm going to find a way to be resourceful and make a living here. So I had this idea for what is now Sylvansport, kind of while making kayaks, and I had connections in the outdoor industry and had a lot of ingredients for that company. And I had no money. I had some debt, and I had a 6-month-old and a 3-year-old at home, and it was a pretty stressful time. But a good industrial designer uses pressure to come up with good ideas. So whether it's a product and you're under a deadline and you've got to figure out how to make this thing work by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, or it's June 25th and you've got to make a mortgage payment on July 1st and you've got to figure out how to come up with it. It's the same exact thing. The informed experiences that are being informed by those past experiences basically told me when I started Sylvansport in a very humble way, not to sound arrogant, and this is the private part because this can come off sounding different than I intended. In a very humble way, I said quietly to myself, I'm doing this my way. I'm not taking on any partners. If you don't want to do it the way I want, then too bad. So in other words, I just sort of said, I'm not going to make a big deal out of it, but I'm doing it the way I think it should be done. Because for years when I was younger, I didn't always trust my gut. And I'd generally come back to find later that, wow, I should have trusted my gut. So that was one of the, with a little age and wisdom that, and